you're someone who takes things so personal and you get so easily offended, every little thing you want to think that it's about you or it's against you or it's towards you, listen, it's not always about you. It's not always about you. Like, stop taking things so damn personal. Not everything is about you. Listen, there are people going through some serious stuff. Like, there are people going through some serious life changes, life circumstances, life trials and tribulations. There are people walking through the valleys. There are people going through the darkest times of their lives. And you're sitting there thinking they haven't hollered at you because you're the problem. I'll give you an example. I got a family member, me and this family member, before they got married, we were like this, very, 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 very close, right? Now, obviously, newlyweds and all of that stuff, you know, we started to spend less and less time together. We started to talk less and less. Now, as time went by, I had to adjust to their new life, to their new journey, to their new path, right? It's like, we're not going to talk like we used to. It's almost impossible, because not the fact that they're just married now, but they've got kids. It got to a point where like a year went by, 2 years went by, 3 years went by, and I finally readjusted and I stopped taking things so personal. Like, if you call, they don't answer straight away, or they don't call you back straight away, they call you maybe a week later. You've just got to understand. Sometimes you've just got to understand. It's okay, because you're also going to get to a point in your life where you may no longer be available to everybody, because you have to cater to the needs of your immediate family, the family that you're now building. And it took me some time, because we were very, very close. I used to call this family member for everything, about everything, like any little thing. Oh my God, no, and they were always there for me. They would always answer like any questions I had. I would literally describe this family member as my backbone. This person was my backbone, literally, right? However, as time went by, I had to learn to adjust to their new ways, new life. And I had to stop taking it so personal, because it's a male cousin, right? So I had to understand that his wife now comes first. His children now come first. And even just seeing how attentive and how he's just there for his family, it's made me just love this person even more. It's made me just think, wow, this person really is just a gem, And although we don't talk as much as we used to anymore, we're still close. Our closeness does not, like, it doesn't change just because we don't talk every day. Because now, although we talk a lot less, our conversations carries a lot more quality. Because I know that I don't have long, because maybe the baby's gonna start crying. We don't have long on the phone, so I don't even want to spend the time of us having petty conversations, like little dega conversations. Like, it's about quality. It's about quality. And I've learned to go to God with certain things, and not go to man, and not trust, and not just put my trust on people, right? Because people are not always going to be there. And guess what? Me and this person were ever so close. We've become even closer. And is simply because I understood the assignment. I understood the assignment. And by that, I mean, I understood my place, where because this person is now married, I learnt to adjust and put myself in my new place, my new position. I'm now second, third, fourth, because he's married, he has children, you know, they've just bought a house, they've got he's started a business, like, and I'm literally now on the other side, and I'm like, whoa, like, times have changed. He's had to change, but he's changed for the better. And it's okay. It's okay to witness people change. Like, it's okay to witness people having their boundaries. Yeah, I talk about boundaries. To be honest, I'm going to be talking more about boundaries and things like that, and friendships and relationships. However, it's important that when family members, friends are going through their changes, you adjust. Yeah, you adjust, and you put yourself in this new position that you're in, because you're no longer going to be first. You're no longer going to go their go-to person, because they now have their partner, they now have, they now have this new life, and it's okay. And the thing is, if your relationship, if you guys are supposed to still be close, if you guys are still supposed to be in each other's lives, guess what? You will be in each other's lives. So stop taking things so personal. Like, oh, I called them, they didn't even answer. Or, I see, says they got married, says they had kids. What is your own? What is your own? Allow people in your lives to progress in life. There's beauty in that. Allow people in your life to go through different stages of their life, and you just watch them. And the thing is, you just be there for them. Just be there for them. Literally, just be there for them. Like, I've got friends who, like, we went uni together, but we're in different careers, so we don't get to talk much. But best believe that when we link up, it's quality. Like, it's quality. And the longer we don't speak to each other, the more when we do see each other, we have so much to talk about. And we're not there chatting about people and chatting about dega things. No, we're talking about investing. We're talking about finances, financial wealth, location wealth. We're talking about, we're having the level of conversation is different. We're talking about mortgages. We're talking about, like, the line of conversation is different. You won't have time to sit down and talk about people. Why? Because it's been a long time since you've seen this person. You just want to know they're okay. You want to know, how's life been treating them. You might want to get a little insight as to what's married life like. What's married life like? What's it like having a mortgage? Having to pay a mortgage? What's it like having a business? And the line of conversation becomes like, it then puts you in a new, like, on a new level within your friendship. Allow your friendships to grow. Allow the people in your lives to grow in order for your friendship to move to the next level. Yeah, because when the people in your lives grow, it also pushes you to grow. It pushes you to grow. I'm in a season where everyone around me has a mortgage. They've either already finished paying it off. I'm around people who have finished off paying their uni debts, like their uni loans. Like, I've got people who, they're turning their properties into Airbnb. I've got people around, who have got they're buying houses abroad. It's different, and the conversations are different, because we're not sitting here talking about people. We have no time. And focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your own life. Focus on your own growth. Best believe when you do that, you're also growing and you're also elevating. Don't be that person that you just want to be the one developing. You just want to be the one growing. You just want to be the one doing great. But then when other people start to sort of like pass you or start to like do better than you, all of a sudden sideways. No. Be happy for people. Be happy for people and don't be so easily offended. You need to understand that your friend, say your friend's getting married, before as they're preparing for marriage, you prepare as well to be a good friend who will support them in what they need. If they need time, it's time. Listen, I'm in a place where, first of all, I don't call people anyhow. I don't call people anyhow. I'm busy. I'm busy. I don't have the time. Let me even show you what I've got in front of me, yeah? So I've got this. I work from home. So I need to, I have things that I'm doing. I have things that I'm doing, that I'm dealing with. I don't have time. You shouldn't even have time. You shouldn't even have time. Don't allow yourself to be so easily offended. Understand that everyone has their own lives, has their own paths. As you grow, you're gonna notice that you're little bit more distant with people, and you know, and you have to. Life will force you to focus on yourself. We sometimes go through seasons where, you know, we're no longer close with somebody, and then it's like, oh yeah, let me go get other friends. Bruh, that's life telling you, listen, focus on yourself. It doesn't mean go get new friends. It means focus on yourself. Because when you focus on yourself, and you love on yourself, good things will come. Only good things will come. You will progress as well. You will progress, you will grow, you will develop. And the person I was referring to before in the video, I spoke to them this morning. I called them. I was like, listen, I just called to say, hey, I love you guys, man. I love you guys. Yourself, your wife, your kids, just love you guys, man. You're in my heart. I know we haven't spoken in a long time, but you're in my heart. Love you guys. Literally. And he appreciated it. Because sometimes we can be in a place in our lives where, because we're so much like on the grind, because we're so like just focusing on ourselves and things like that, it can get lonely. It can get lonely. As you're making your way to the top, it can get lonely, because not everyone is willing to work on themselves. Not everyone is willing to put in the work. You know, you've got people who they would prefer to go to get the distraction because it's easier. It's easier. Like this journey of personal development, of wanting to build wealth, generational wealth, it's not it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. Yeah, it's not for the weak. So he appreciated that call, and he said, I just appreciate you, sis. I just appreciate you. And it's just love. It's so much love. And he appreciates the fact that I've been able to know my place. Because sometimes it can get a little awkward. It can get awkward, where it's like, man, like, I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go of the life I had before. I don't want the people in my life to think that I'm sabotaging. I said, bro, it's love. It's love. And I'm here for you. And if you need anything, I've got you. Because so many times he's had me. I'm now in a position where I can say to him, bro, I've got you. What do you need? What do you need? Literally. And I'm so grateful to God, like, for this wisdom. Because wisdom will carry you a long way. And it will help you to sustain relationships, to sustain things in your life. Because without wisdom, and the thoughts come to all of us, where it's like, oh, like, do they still care? Or I don't want to bother them, or like, oh, ever since they got married, like they're different now. That doesn't mean you're jealous. It doesn't mean you're jealous. Those thoughts can come. It doesn't mean you're jealous. It can just mean that you're grieving what you guys once had, the closeness that you had, the conversations that you had, you know. So yeah, so take some time if you're going through if you're going through a period where you've got family around you or friends around you who are now getting married, or they having this transitioning period where they're going to uni, you're going to a different uni, or whatever. You've got people. Listen, I've got people who are moving out of the country, and I'm grieving. I'm grieving, right? But it's not to say that I'm not happy for them. Yo, I'm happy. Yo, when my friends and my family are moving up, and I can look up and be like, yeah, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. It motivates me to also go after mine. Go after my bag. Yeah? So catch that motivation, man. Catch it. If it's for you, catch it, because it won't resonate with everybody. You've got people that'll be like, they got married, and so they're moving to a different country, and so they're going through life and they haven't called me in a while, and so if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. But someone like me, I find goodbyes very difficult. And a lot of the times it's not even a goodbye, it's just that your relationship is now on a different level. Like your relationship is now in a different place where they're like, it's growth, man. It's growth. It's growth. It's growth. It's literally growth. So yeah, man. So I'm currently to be honest, I'm obviously it's been a couple of years now, but this person and I were so close. And just to have that conversation with him this morning, it really just showed that I have come a long way, and our relationship has come a long way. And I am planning to fly out and go see him and his family and his missus, and I am excited, and I know that while I'm there, it's just gonna be love. It's just gonna be love, because I'm gonna spoil those kids. I'm gonna spoil those kids, But yeah, it's life, it's growth. We're growing. No one ages backwards, obviously, unless you're looking young. No one ages backwards. Everyone gets older. You may look younger, but everybody gets older. And as you get older, things change, life changes, people change, circumstances happen in life. So as those things happen, learn to regulate yourself accordingly, so that you're not out here losing friends, because you don't want to lose friends. As people grow, as people develop, if they're meant to be in your life, they're going to be in your life. They're going to be in your life, right? I'll see you in the next video.